You already know, man. Checking in, you hear me? Know the culture 504, man. INCDro checking in, man. Y'all already know what it is, you hear me? International fucking corporation. INCDro in this bitch. The record be so slow. I'm a veteran from the streets, veteran from the streets, veteran from the streets. I really know the game. I'm a veteran from the streets, veteran from the streets, veteran from the streets. I really know the game. I'm a veteran from the streets, veteran from the streets, veteran from the streets. I really know the game.
Here we got INCDro, you hear me? So we gonna jump right into it, you know what I'm saying? So you from the Cali, right?
Word, Cali, you hear me? 34 years in that bitch, you hear me?
So like I know I know you've been in the streets for like really all your life,
you hear me? I ain't never left.
So like I wanna know, like, from somebody that's in the streets with your status, what makes you wanna jump into music now?
The music, like I got a couple of reasons why. I got my bro Cali Bub. He really like the main reason I jumped into music. Yeah, because he was just on some shit like, you know what I'm saying, just, you know, if I could do it, just try to do it, you hear me? Why let it go to waste?
Right.
Second, you hear me? I really just got a story to tell, you hear me? I just got some answers, you hear me?
Right.
Some stories, you hear me? I got no questions, you hear me? I don't question shit, you hear me?
Right.
I ain't shocked by nothing, nothing surprise me, you hear me? So, like I said, I just really got a lot of answers, you hear me, to a lot of questions that be asked out there, you hear me, and a bunch of stories. So that's where the rap part came, man.
Right.
It ain't got nothing to do with the money part. It ain't got nothing to do with sounding good, looking good. It's just that I got a story to tell with a whole bunch of answers, you hear me?
All right.
That's where the music part came in at, you hear me?
So what I want to see, like, when I listen to the veteran song, it's like, it seems like that's like an introduction to the world for you, like, you know, to tell you just who INCDro is. So like, I want to know, that's why you chose to release that song like first?
No, I released that one first because that basically was my only song I had.
Oh, right. So you really just started
so
this
like,
shit?
Yeah, I just started doing this shit. That song came about, like I had wrote the song. I ain't really too much came up with a concept. When I came up with the song, I was just on some shit like, let me just give a story, like, you hear me?
Right.
Not only just give a story, like I said, the shit was just so much facts in that, you hear me?
Right.
That's why a lot of, like, I've been at a couple of songs. I got a whole lot of shit, you hear me? I'm about to drop some more shit October 31st, Halloween, you hear me? But that song came first because I was inspired by Soulja Slim mainly, you hear me?
Real, rest up,
you know what I'm saying?
Slim.
But me putting that song out, I felt like that was, like you say, let me introduce myself in the best way I could, you hear me? And get everybody to catch on, like, you hear me? And just give my little story. So it wasn't really no reason why I just say this one. I just thought that one just gonna be
like perfect time.
Yeah,
man.
you hear me?
Right.
And I really was on some shit like, you know, I ain't know where that was gonna go, you hear me? I ain't even know where I was gonna go. So once I put it out and I got all the feedback that I got, I was like, all right, that must have was the one, you hear me?
It was
and you know, it's got, like, everything I said in that song is some real shit, you hear me? Like, that song right there, it tell you a lot about me, you hear me? It tell you a lot about me. Like I say, you know, I don't think nobody, I ain't gonna say I don't think, I know nobody can't give you no sideways shit about me, you hear me?
Right.
All the nigga could do is just tell you some real nigga vet shit about me, you hear me?
Right.
So that's what the song really was about. Like, the song really was about, like, an introduction, like you said, almost, you did.
So like, I did a interview with Mr. Marcello. And you know, he
that's
talks
my dude,
about,
that's my dude.
Oh, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Brick, yeah. I just did an interview with him, and he was talking about how, like, cause it's like, it's not, you wouldn't want to call it street music because it's your real life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That, but like to try to call it life music or some shit. You know, like, I don't know. A lot of people don't understand that shit, though. Like, it's not street music. It's just what a nigga been through. You know?
Right. But you know, it's just because sometimes other people will portray somebody else's life when it comes down to music, like it's a different ballgame. So you can't, just because you say this, that don't mean this. Just because I say it's a real life album, that don't mean I'm talking about my real life. Because it's a new time. Like, everybody don't speak to people through music. I like that shit. Like, that what I like to do.
Right.
The OG series really be about it's me chopping game.
Right.
Like, it's bigger than just the music. Like, I don't put anything. I don't write anything. I don't just do anything. Like, I take my music serious.
So you think that's important to like really put the truth down?
I can't say that because I don't judge like other rappers. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's rappers who don't do that.
Right.
But, you know, and they successful at it. So I don't be on that. He ain't really living how he rap and all that. I just don't get into all that kind of shit.
But for a personal level, you would rather keep it.
I mean, just with me, that's the rap era that I come from.
Right.
Shit, like, everybody got their own way they look at shit, you hear me? But me and Mr. Marcello, I'm gonna kind of say our music is the same, like, you hear me? The reason why I say it's the same because he basically like talk about all the shit I'm gonna be talking about in my music. Yeah. It's gonna always be about the street, brick living, you know, that's Project. He gonna give you all that raw, real street shit, you hear me? He gonna give you a lot of facts. So Mr. Marcello, he like, I kind of like, I ain't gonna say kind of, I agree with him, you hear me? Because that's what my music is about. And I think that it's more gooder to tell facts and real shit because whether somebody don't like how catchy your shit is or whatever it is, you telling that shit that they can relate to. So when they hear that shit, like, you know, everybody's gonna relate to your shit. So when I agree with him, so I agree with him on that part because that's all I'm gonna give you, just straight brick living street shit, you know? Right. Fact shit, like, you hear me? Shit I've been through. I ain't gonna give you nobody else's life, nobody else's lyrics, nobody else nothing. I'm gonna just give you straight me, you hear me? INCDro.
Alright, so in the song Veteran, I heard you was talking about, you said like your baby cousin get killed. Like, you can kind of discuss that?
Yeah, I love to discuss that. I got my reasons I love to discuss that part. The reason I love to discuss that part because, like, one reason I like to show people how smart I am, how strong I am, you hear me? Right. A lot of people know me from, like, doing a lot of bad shit, you hear me? Some violent shit, like a lot of shit. So the reason why I like to speak on that because a lot of people sat back and was like, oh, right here go the monster and INCDro now, you know, they done killed his cousin. But I want to show people, like, at the same time, like, that shit was an eye-opener, you hear me? Right. Man, we lost her a couple days before her birthday, like I said in the song, and a couple days before Christmas. So, right. You know, to lose a 1-year-old that's a relative that you live with, who call your name like every day when you there or you not there, like, shit. That's a hard pill to swallow, you hear me? Then, like I said, we gotta go to her birthday coming up, Christmas coming up. And like I say, you know what I'm saying, I ain't watch her get killed, but I watch her take her last breath. Not only I watch her take her last breath, like, it's kind of crazy because it seemed like she was waiting on me to walk up to take her last breath. Because soon as I seen her, that was all I saw, her take her last breath, like, so that shit like crazy. But, you know, I don't mind speaking on shit, you know, because like I said, just show how smart I am and how much strength I got, you hear me? Then at the same time, like I said, you know, show people I went through a lot, like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody look at me and they see me, they be like, oh, he jolly, he play a lot, he keep people smiling. He be like, but I tell people all the time, you know, I'm going through shit on the inside, like, you hear me? That's some shit I ain't gonna never get over, you hear me? I ain't gonna never cope with that shit, like, you hear me?
It definitely takes some strength, brother, I swear.
You hear me? So, you know, that shit, you know, it is what it is.
So, I want to know, like, you know, I know you say you facing, like, full convictions, you know, so, like.
No, I ain't facing them. I'm on my fifth conviction. Right. That's 20 to life, any felony. Like, anybody who know. Yeah. Like in the song I say, you know, for half a gram of weed, the judge can give me life. And that's the true saying, you hear me? You get caught with weed 4 times down here, it's a felony now. You hear me? I've been caught with the shit 4 times now, so it's a felony now. Any felony I get caught with, that's 20 to life if the judge won't slam that gavel and do it in his own way. Like, you hear me? So that's some, like, true shit. Like, that's what slowed me down. Like, them convictions. That's what ain't nothing else slow me down. Like God ain't come to me, nobody ain't talk to me, ain't nobody pull me to the side. I went to jail on 3 guns.
Yeah.
You hear me? And I had a co-defendant at the time, and the DA was on some shit like, you know, we coming at y'all with a package deal. Both of y'all gotta take the convictions. He ain't want to take it because he ain't never been in jail before, like talking about it. So when they came at us, they told us 10 years. So when they told me 10 years, I like, man, what a penny, let me sign, like.
Right.
But he ain't want to take the shit. He want to go to trial. So when we went to trial with the shit, you know what I'm saying? My heart, my ass in there. You hear me? Just,
Right.
I'm looking back, seeing my mom and them in that bitch. I'm like, ain't no way I'm gonna get out this bitch. Like,
Yeah.
but I was like, fuck it. You hear me? So once I got out that, and now I know what the outcome could be if I just get caught with a half a gram of weed.
Right.
I'm like, man, it's time to chill out, trying to do something, you hear me? Like, people call me a jack of all trades because I'm not all kind of shit, so now I'm just like, man, it's time to put that shit to use, you hear me? So, that's what I slowed down, like, that would slow me down, you hear me? Nothing else, that right there, them convictions, that would slow me down.
So what's the longest you ever been in jail?
The longest?
Yeah.
About a year. About a year. I did a year up at HOD. That shit like, that's like a 10 by 10. You hear me?
But I said nobody don't remember
Yeah,
HOD.
it's 10 beds with 15 niggas. You hear me?
Sometimes
You gotta
30.
get how you live. They might on paddock day. You know what I'm saying? They might come through that bed with 10 paddocks split in half. This cell get 5. This one get like whoever. You know what I mean? But I always ate.
You gotta break that down because they probably don't know because they used to them trees.
Yeah,
like,
that's one thing. That's another thing about me. You hear me? Like that's what I love about myself. Like when nobody else love it, that's what I love about myself. Like when you can go to the jail, you can go uptown, you can go downtown, you can go across the river, Metairie, Kenner. Cause I'm known in all these spots, and you ask these people the same thing, they gonna give you the same answers. Like everybody gonna tell you, this cool ass nigga, real ass nigga. You hear me? About this business, you hear me? I ain't about the dumb shit, but I'm about my business, so that's what it is, like, you hear me?
So you ever heard that saying when they says you can't be in the rap game and be in the streets at the same time?
Yeah, I heard that.
Like you think
I
it's
believe that.
possible you would do it?
I believe that. The reason why I believe that because it's like this here. I could be on the corner selling weed, just chilling, hustling, selling whatever, carrying my gun, blah, blah, blah. Or I could be in the studio. You hear me? Don't be in the studio making something positive. You hear me? Then at the same time, that street shit, that street life is a whole nother life. That ain't the rap game. That ain't the regular 9 to 5. It ain't Walmart. It ain't Burger King. Like that street life. Like when you in the streets, I don't care. You could be the goodest person you could be. If you sell weed, that means now you in the streets. And you can be good as you want. You can go buy a bag of weed and a drug sale can go wrong. You can go sell a bag of weed and drug sale go wrong. It could be your life or it could be your life in prison. Either way it goes. So that street shit and that rap shit ain't the same. Like when you in the streets, I just want everybody to know, like, when you in the street shit, you know, they say ain't no turning back. I believe that in a sense, but in a sense I don't. It's all over my thing, like, you hear me? So I'm gonna say, like, if you in the streets, man, and you got the potential to leave the streets and do what's right, you hear me? Do that shit, man. You hear me? You got kids, mama, you take care of it. Do that shit. Get out the street, you hear me? You don't want be like me, a half a gram of weed, facing 20 to life, you hear me? So that street shit ain't what's happening. That's what came with the streets. All these convictions, getting shot twice.
Oh, you got shot twice?
I've been shot twice. First time I got shot, it was unintentional. Second time I got shot, it was intentional, you hear me?
Right.
Nigga put a 223 to my head and shot that bitch 2-3 times. By grace of God, he missed. Caught me one in my leg, knocked me down. That come with the street though, you hear me? I ain't gonna go tell my mama, you hear me? I ain't gonna go to the hospital. I tied her back down around that shit, you hear me? We holler at my main man, Mr. Double H, you heard me? Rest in peace, Double H. Right. Mr. Harvey, he dead. Now that was my dude.
Oh, yeah.
And that was what it was, you hear me? You know, safe to say, I'm still here. Like,
See, you on some real soldier shit, yeah.
yeah, I'm on some real soldier shit, man. Man, Soldier, rest in peace, Soldier Slim. I hung with him, did parties with him, sat, smoked with him. BG Derek, that was my brother. Like, you know what I mean? That wasn't my mama's son or my daddy's son, but that was my bro. You know, when Derek died, I had materials in my house for Derek. You know what I mean? Shirts, shoes, weapons, all kind of shit. Like, you hear me? That was my dude. Man, he died with Magnolia Shorty. That was my everyday bro. You know what I mean? By the grace of God, like I said, it's on how you move out here. You know what I mean? I moved a little different than they did. So that's probably why I think I'm still like here. Like, you hear me? With this story to tell, like. You hear me?
So, like, that's real deep right there, man. I'm talking about, like, you probably have to get it, like, a part 2 to get into that. But I want to know, like, what's coming next from you, man? What could people expect from you?
Man, y'all can expect a whole lot of, bunch of music, bunch of videos. Man, I would say entertainment, but I don't call it entertainment, you hear me? I'm going to say y'all just be on the lookout. A lot of real shit. And I'm the type of nigga like, I'm about to be messy, bro. You hear me? I'm about to be messy in the game. I'm about to start calling a bunch of names. I'm about to start exposing a lot of niggas. I'm about to just, you know what I mean? I don't want to say resurrect Soldier Slim or none of that, but it's most definitely about to be some cutthroat shit, you know what I'm saying?
The city definitely need that shit, though.
Yeah, most definitely, you hear me? I'm just tired of that. I'm just really tired of that. Everybody saying New Orleans lost their wave, New Orleans lost their sound, New Orleans. The way I see it, you got people like Baton Rouge, who was so close to us, who admired us, you know what I mean, and looked at us in a certain type of way, and they kept along with that. You hear me? So I'ma say this, like, we ain't lose out with nothing. We just started trying to sound like Young Thug. We started sounding like Money Man, Lucci, and all them. So we wasn't sounding like the Hot Boys. We wasn't sounding like BG. We wasn't sounding like some chaotic Lil Derek. You hear me? So that's how we lost our sound. Nobody not getting them what they want to hear no more. You know what I mean? They won't hear what's going on out here in New Orleans, bro. Like, other than that, you ain't even getting them New Orleans. That's the way I see it, you hear me?
That's interesting, man. I was doing an interview with Lil Ron, and I don't know if you saw that interview or the Misdemeanor interview. They were talking about some of the same things with the waves, like people copying over other people, and that's why you got various artists like taking out samples and shit.
Yeah. And that's why I try to tell people all the time. I'm like, if people taking our sound and they just blowing up off and then consistently at that, you know, more than one artist, I'm like, that's common sense is that we need to jump back on us, and you know what I mean? So when they take that shit, people will know, they stealing that from New Orleans because they are here and they know where it's coming from. Nobody's not getting that shit no more. So when they hear that new shit, they swear to God that some producer just made that shit up and made it sound good, but that shit come from here, you hear me? Exactly. Bounce music. A lot of people here don't even, you know, give enough prop to the bounce music. But me, I'm gonna get a props to the, y'all can expect that too. I'm bounce music, all that. I'm getting your bounce, I'm just getting you New Orleans, you hear me? Soldier Slim did it, a lot of real niggas did it. That's why our music started at first here in New Orleans. Bounce music, you know what I mean? You can expect that too. I'm getting you all that, you hear me?
So I got one last question for you, man. I want to know, cause I recently saw something about like drill music started down here. They said, and I want to know, could you speak on that?
Yeah, I'm gonna most definitely speak on that. I love Chicago, you hear me? Like when you see the socks head, like in the black bandana, you know what I'm saying? I'm really representing Chicago, you hear me? This, you know, I'm Black Disciple, I'm BD, you hear me? Same thing with Chief Keef is, same thing with Lil Durk is. But yeah, the drill music, like I said, it may have started here, but I'm gonna say they put that shit on the map. Right. I'm gonna say they put that shit on the map. I'm gonna be real, because the reason why I said it, like the era these days, they lost on what we was doing in our era. Right. So they wasn't really seeing us run hallway to hallway with AKs. They ain't see us piled up in the hallway with AKs. They ain't see us stashing 1,000 rocks on the side of the porch in a brown paper bag. They wasn't seeing niggas getting killed every single day. We saw that shit.
Right.
So when Chief Keef brought that shit to the light, our youngsters grasped onto that shit. New Orleans youngsters, everybody grasped onto that shit. So that's what I was saying about the sound earlier, the New Orleans sound. Nobody kept up with that. Nobody kept up with the drill shit. So I could say I remember hearing it here, but I'm gonna say that shout out to Chief Keef. And that nigga brung that shit to the world, dog.
Right.
He brung that shit to the world. That shit started here, but they kept up with it. Everybody here, like I said, they want to sound like Thugger. They want to sound like Lucci, Money Man. No, yeah, like I was saying, man, them dudes brought that shit to the light, dog. I'm gonna give them their props, just like, you know, Soulja Slim said it, you hear me? One shot to 50 Cent, you brought it back to the street.
Right.
One shot to my nigga Chief, you hear me? Sosa, he brought that shit back to the street. Give him his props, that's all I could do. Give a nigga his props. I gotta just be real, you hear me? We started that shit, me and Al, but brought it to the light. Just like all that interviews with the guns and the video with the guns, we started that shit. New Orleans exposed, man, all that shit. Like, niggas wasn't doing a lot of that shit till they saw Be Stupid and Logger Black and See Murder and niggas out the catios in the downtown. They wasn't doing that shit till they saw that shit, man. We was doing that shit like, that's how we really live. Them dudes live that shit out here, but that's how we really live. Like, when you come down here and you from out of town, I done heard a many niggas say when they saw AKs in the car with us, damn, y'all ride with AKs? We ride strapped all day, but we don't ride with K's. Look, we got to ride with K's here.
Right.
We got to ride with them bitches here. We got to ride with biggest guns, with the most shots. We trying to put some shit down.
Man, you definitely dropped a lot of legends' name in the city, so we definitely got to get a part 2 with
Man,
you,
most definitely, man. I'm always open, you hear me? Anybody out there watching, you hear me? Always know, man. I'm an INC head. Real as they come, you hear me? Straight up. Calio bound. Ain't shit changed, you hear me? I'm about to bang y'all in y'all head with this music. Halloween, I got some shit dropping, you hear me? I want to drop that shit soon, man. To be honest with you, man, it's on everything I had. Shit, I just want to put our back, cause once I got that feedback that I just want to drop the shit, but you know, my CEO, Callie Bob, like, you know, just let that shit marinate and, you know, pick another time. So Halloween, October 31st, I got some more shit coming, you know what I mean? By January, New Year's, I got a whole album, you hear me? I'm gonna hit y'all in the head, that shit, I ain't gonna stop, man. I ain't letting up.
Hey, what's up, man? Gonna be looking forward to it, man. Shout out to INCDro, Caleb, Bub, and the whole INC thing, man.
Yeah, shout out to NOLA Culture, you hear me? We in here, you hear me? Represent INCDro.
Appreciate it.
International fucking corporation. INCDro in this bitch. The recipe so slow. I'm a veteran from the streets, veteran from the streets, veteran from the streets. I really know the game. I'm a veteran from the streets, veteran from the streets, veteran from the streets. I really know the game. I'm a veteran from the streets, veteran from the streets, veteran from the streets.